You know, the world of English is a fun and exciting place to be. I'm so glad you could join me for another lesson. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope so. Today I'm feeling very excited. Do you know why? Is it because I have won the lottery? No. Is it because I'm getting married? Oh no. Is it because I'm having boiled cabbage for dinner? Well, it could be, but it isn't. No, the reason why I'm so excited today is because the snow is coming. The weather forecasters have predicted that a heavy fall of snow will occur over England tomorrow. As you have no doubt already guessed, I love snow. I love the way the snow falls from the sky and the way it looks when it covers the landscape, but most of all I love the way it crunches under your feet when you walk on it. Right now there is no snow here, but it is very cold, about 6 below zero at the moment. So all I can do now is keep my frozen fingers crossed and hope that tomorrow the sky will be full of snow and that it all falls right here.
Whether the weather will be mild and sunny, whether the weather will be cold and chilly, whether the weather will be windy and wet. I wonder what weather we'll be getting next.
So the weather forecast was correct. It has started to snow. How much will we get? How heavy will it be? We'll just have to wait and see.
The following morning arrives and the snow has stopped falling.
I have decided to come and take a walk around one of my most favourite places in the area where I live, Baggeridge Park in Staffordshire. Shall I eat this? Shall I? Shall I have some? There is a belief that you should never ever eat snow, especially if it's yellow.
Well, perhaps you would eat it if your life depended on it. The feeling of walking out on a chilly day is like no other. It's a refreshing and invigorating experience. If you wrap up warm, you can walk and walk. It is always good to know what the weather will be like. Of course, accurately predicting the changes in the weather is not easy. There are many changes to consider. The change in temperature, the change in air pressure, which causes the force of the wind to alter, and of course the direction of the wind. The likelihood of extreme weather events, such as typhoons and hurricanes, can be predicted quite well these days. The study of the atmospheric conditions, including the weather, is called meteorology. A person who is involved in doing this is called a meteorologist. The weather is often used as a subject for small talk. Asking someone about the weather or making a general comment on the climate or conditions makes for a convenient opener to a conversation.
There's one thing to remember about walking on snow, and that is to make sure that you wear shoes that have very thick, rugged soles. Unlike me today, I'm wearing shoes that are smooth and flat, and needless to say, I keep slipping everywhere. It goes without saying that Baggeridge Country Park is a beautiful place to visit. However, this has not always been the case.
The history of Baggeridge Country Park goes back a long way. All of the land here was owned by the Earl of Dudley, who resided at the nearby Himley Hall. Some of the grounds here were landscaped, and the area remained scenic until 1895, when coal was discovered here. 2 large pit shafts were sunk for the coal to be brought up through. The excavating of coal went on here for many years. It was said for a while that this was the biggest and most modern coal mine in the world. The area surrounding the coal mine became dirty, and large heaps of coal dust and waste, called spoil, from the mine piled up. One of the highest points here at Baggeridge Park today is in fact a giant spoil heap. The mine closed in 1968. The damage caused by the mining was considerable. Large areas of woodland were destroyed, and the wildlife there suffered. It was not until 1981 that this was put right, and the restored park was opened with royal approval in June 1983. The site of the coal pit can still be seen, but today very little remains of it. Nearby the park is Baggeridge Brickworks, which until 2010 produced building materials. It has now closed down and will soon be demolished to make way for new houses. A very noticeable feature found all over the snowy landscape must be the various marks and impressions left in the snow, such as these tyre tracks left by a car, paw prints left by a dog, footprints left by a pair of heavy boots. Even the feet of small birds are able to leave an impression on the snowy surface.
Despite the fact that snow has fallen, the temperature isn't that low. In fact, if you look around me now, the snow is already beginning to melt.
Whatever the weather may bring our way, whatever the weather may be, whether the weather will be good or bad, we'll just have to wait and see.
I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson, showing you the sights of Baggeridge Park and proving, at least for once, that the weather forecasters can get it right. Now and again. This is Mr. Duncan in England saying thank you for watching me teaching you. And of course, ta-ta for now.